All right, today we're wrapping up our 4-part series, everything you need to know about completing a 1031 exchange. The keys to completing a 1031 exchange are having a plan, being strategic, working with the right people. If you're considering a 1031 exchange, here are 4 principles that you need to know. 1, begin with the end in mind. What's the goal that you want to accomplish when the 1031 exchange is completed? The 1031 exchange helps you to sell and buy something and defer taxes in the process. But what's the goal? Do you want additional cash flow? Do you want long-term appreciation? Do you want less property management? Do you want something to be more passive than hands-on? All of these things are things to consider when you're targeting a replacement property and completing the 1031 exchange. So make sure that you plan in advance and think about the end before you get started. So make sure that you know what the end game is and that the 1031 exchange will move you closer towards your real estate and wealth building goals. 2, execute the sale and also buy at the same time. So you have a clock, a 45-day clock that's ticking once you go into contract. You don't want to wait until day 44 to find and get this replacement property under contract. So you want to make sure that these 2 things are happening parallel, or even that you're potentially finding the replacement property before the property that you're selling goes into contract. So as you're making plans, make sure that you execute the sale and the purchase on a parallel track at the same time. 3, don't delay. As mentioned earlier, you're on a clock. You only have 45 days to find the replacement property. You don't want to wait until the last minute and then create a scenario where it's a fire drill and it's stressful. Or maybe you end up buying something that you really don't want to buy or that doesn't serve your best interests. So you want to be ahead of the game. Do things quickly and do them as early as possible so that you remain in control over your investment outcomes. 4, use an investment specialist. When completing a 1031 exchange, you don't want to use an agent or a broker who specializes in a different type of property or is figuring things out as they go. You want to avoid a scenario where someone is learning on the job and at your expense. You need to find someone who is a specialist and has experience in completing a 1031 exchange. So make sure that you choose your agent wisely. Choose someone who's an investment specialist. So in summary, the bottom line is the 1031 exchange is one of the most valuable tools that you as an investor can use to build wealth. But you have to have a plan, you have to be strategic, and you need to work with the right people. So I hope that's helpful. If you missed any of the previous episodes, parts 1 to 3, make sure that you go back. We'll put a link in the video description so you can get to it. Thanks for spending time with me. If you have any questions about a 1031 exchange, or if you have a project you're working on, if there's something we missed or something you would like us to discuss, get a hold of me. Drop a comment below or give me a call or shoot me an email. Thanks again for spending time with me. Have a great day.